Rory, we're here at the Marker Hotel this morning. You've been nominated for the PFA Ireland Player of the Year. How does it feel to be recognised by your peers?
Yeah, I suppose it's the ultimate honour as a player to have the lads that you compete against each week to nominate you as one of the best lads over the season. It's a great honour.
Is it something you saw yourself achieving at the start of the season?
No, to be honest, I didn't. I was more focused on making sure I was playing for Shamrock Rovers week in, week out, and that we were competing to win the league and obviously have a run in Europe.
And we were saying there, if you're successful at the awards night, you could be the first player to win both the First Division and the Premier Division from your time at Limerick a few years ago. Must be remarkable.
Yeah, it's been a quick 10 years. I was told it was 10 years ago there this morning, and the time has flown by. So I never thought, to be fair, 10 years ago that I'd be nominated for this. So it's a great honour.
From your time at Limerick and now at Shamrock Rovers, how important have you found the PFA Ireland to be in supporting players both on and off the pitch?
Yeah, massive. When I played for Limerick 10 years ago, it was probably part-time contracts, 35-week contracts, and with the news yesterday that it's going to be minimum wage, would have been great for me 10 years ago. So now that all the younger lads coming through, at least there's a good wage there for people to live on, and with all that they have to sacrifice, it's the least they deserve.
And PFA Ireland were crucial in securing that step, and it must be a step in the right direction for both divisions.
Yeah, definitely. It's only going to benefit football in this country, I think, over the long term, and it's just great, I suppose, for both divisions to have those standards in place.
Looking back in 2022, it's been a remarkable year for Shamrock Rovers, third league title in a row and first European campaign in a decade. How would you reflect on the year?
I suppose close to the perfect year. It would have been great to be competing in the cup final this weekend, but with a lot of games and with a lot of travelling, I suppose, over the summer months, and it caught up with us at times. But thankfully we got there. We won the league. We got to compete in Europe. The club obviously will do well off the back of that, and they'll be able to invest it in the future.
How did you find playing those European group stage games, like massive nights?
Yeah, great nights. Just talking to the lads in there, the European nights are probably the highlight of the season. No disrespect to the league or anything, but especially Tala, we fill it out. We get great support, and we've had some great nights there.
There's been great attendances across the league in both divisions this season, but particularly at Tala Stadium, like the support is really, really strong.
Yeah, it is great fans. To be honest, I don't think there's nowhere else where I'd rather play my football in Ireland. The place does be rocking on Fridays or probably Sundays, the way the season ended, but the support up there is great.
After you lifted the league trophy, Stephen Bradley challenged Rovers to possibly break the all-time points record next season, setting a really, really high bar, and I suppose you'll be hoping to make 4 league titles in a row next year.
That's it. I think at Shamrock Rovers the expectation will be to win the league each year, or to at least mount a serious challenge, and this demands the manager will place on the squad, and the squad is well capable of handling that.
And for yourself personally, it was 15 goals and 14 assists in all competitions this season. You must be delighted on a personal level.
Yeah, again, I suppose like all strikers would rather a few more goals, but thankfully if I wasn't scoring, I was able to chip in with a few assists.
And there's a few younger players at Shamrock Rovers who have come to the fore this year too. Idemo and Justin, like the production line seems to keep coming, seems to keep producing players.
Yeah, and that's probably what the club have done. They've invested in the academy over the last few years, and you see that they've gotten the rewards with the younger lads coming through, and I'm sure there's plenty more that'll be coming along in the next few years too.
And how much are you looking forward to the awards tonight here at the Marker Hotel? It's always a great night.
Yeah, it was a great night. I was here last year, it was a great night, and I'm sure this year will be a great night too.
Congrats on the nomination and best luck in the night.
So, thanks.